if you think about Mark's association with the second gospel, obviously the second gospel is called the Gospel of Mark, but in the tradition, Mark is said to have passed on that which Peter preached. Now, the alternate model to authorship that says the tradition's got it wrong says, well, what you do is you attach the name of a luminary, of someone famous, to raise the level of the status of the book who you don't know the author for, in order to defend its authenticity and to give it an artificial authenticity, if you will. Well, think about this. The tradition associates Mark with Peter. So if you were making it up, you had every right to call it the Gospel of Peter. Now, if you had a choice, and you could pick names out of a hat, to give status to an anonymous gospel, and you had the choice between Mark and Peter, you would pick Peter every time. Peter has a much better resume for undergirding the credibility of the gospel than Mark ever had. And yet the tradition consistently calls it the Gospel of Mark. I think that shows how careful the tradition is about authorship, and that even though there was association between Mark and Peter that might have allowed this gospel to be known as the Gospel of Peter, the tradition says, nope, Mark's the one who wrote it, it's the Gospel of Mark. So that shows you the conservative care of how the tradition handled this material, and I think that supports the credibility of the kinds of traditional associations we have with authorship. I think it's very unlikely that a gospel would have been sent and established as being read in the worship service, which is what happened to these gospels, without the churches knowing who the writers were.